You're listening to BBC Radio Merseyside live from Liverpool with Andy Ball and Linda McDermott. Coming up, we'll have the answer to our quiz this morning, and we'll be on the trail of the Vikings through Brunanburh.
You will be indeed. Jayne Cheater is out there at the moment looking for the site of that famous Battle of Brunanburh.
95.8 FM, BBC Radio Merseyside.
It's 8 o'clock on Tuesday, the 25th of January. Continue at 24 minutes past 8 with a historical feel to the programme, because Wirral's claim to have staged one of the most important battles in British history has moved slightly further ahead.
Enthusiasts who claim the Battle of
Brunanburh
was fought near modern-day Brunanburh spend the weekend looking at the probable escape route taken by the losing side, the Celts, Welsh and the Vikings. BBC Radio Merseyside's Jayne Cheater has taken the radio car down to the site of the bloodshed. Jayne.
Thanks, Linda. Well, yes, here I am on the edge of Brackenwood Golf Course this morning. It's a picture of tranquility. There's already some golfers out on the green. The birds are singing. Apart from the cars going past, it really is quite beautiful here. But there are some people that claim that this whole scene was once very different. Now, Martyn, Jamieson, you've had a very exciting weekend. What have you been up to?
We certainly have. In 937 AD, one of the most important battles in English history took place here. It's hard to imagine now, isn't it, the way it is? But what happened is this massive combined Celtic and Viking army attacked England and ravaged through the country until finally Athelstan, he was King Alfred's grandson, and his half-brother Edmund caught up with him, and we think it was here by the name of the Battle of Brunanburh. But it's like a 1,000-year-old detective story trying to piece the jigsaw together with most of the jigsaw pieces missing. But we think we finally managed to find another piece in that jigsaw. And this weekend we think we've traced the route of the escaping army.
Now, talking about the pieces of the jigsaw, it actually all comes down to place names, doesn't it?
Yeah, the only real record we have of this battle is one of these epic English poems which mentions two place names. The battle name itself, Brunanburh, which is associated with Brunanburh, and then this other mystery name, Dingesmere, and this is the one that Professor Harding and his colleagues seem to have pinned down finally. And
where is it that you think it relates to in the modern day version?
We think it's to do with Thingwall, which is a Viking meeting place, and Thingmere, the Dingmere would be down on the Dee Street.
So this weekend you traced the steps of the ones that fled. What route did you take?
We came from the proposed battle site here at Brackenwood on the slope below Staunton Hill. Imagine the Viking army up the slope coming down to the English below.
You can actually, looking out here, see sort of over the greens of the golf course. You can see the rolling hills. You could imagine them all running towards you, couldn't you?
We're up to the trees on the top of the ridge there. And after finally the battle was over, there was this long pursuit, very bloodthirsty. It was supposed to be the most bloody battle in English history. 5 kings and 7 earls were left dead on the field of battle. Some battle. And the Vikings fled, and we followed them through Staunton to Thingwall itself, Heswall, and then down the slope towards where Sheldrakes is now, right down on the Dee.
So this whole area just would have been a horrific bloodbath then?
It would. I mean, think of utter confusion. Battles in those days didn't actually last that long. And what the poem says, the English finally broke what they call the shield wall. And once that happened, really, it was disarray. And think of bands of men really fleeing for their lives, being hacked down from behind.
Okay, now Stephen, what does this mean for your campaign?
Good morning, Jayne. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, I think, as Martyn said, we've got a good idea. We've solved the mystery over this battle. Many experts have believed Brunanburh was connected with Brunanburh, but this mystery place named Dingesmere and the connection with the thing seems to have made the case very, very strong. And Wirral and Merseyside as a whole has a very strong Viking tradition. There are many, many place names in the area with sort of Viking roots. So we think this discovery, or apparent discovery, is going to make an interesting area even more interesting, as it were. So it's quite exciting. And what we did on Saturday was I think Martyn said was great fun. So retracing the steps of the road. There was no death or carnage this time, I'm pleased to report.
Now, you're leading the campaign to try and have Wirral recognised as the official location for the battle. So have you met all the criteria now?
Well, until somebody digs up bones or something, there's always going to be some sort of doubt. But certainly it passes all the tests as far as place names are concerned, and the contemporary record of the battle, which, as Martin pointed out, was in the Anglo Saxon Chronicle. The fact that we've identified Brunanburh and Dingesmere as connected with the thing in the same locality seems to suggest the battle took place there. Yeah.
Okay, Stephen Harding, Martin Jamieson, thank you both very much indeed for joining me. Jayne Cheetah, BBC Radio Merseyside at Brackenwood Golf Course.
A little bit different in those days, of course, the internal combustion engine, much in evidence down there, but it's fascinating. I wonder if
The
there was...
internal combustion engine?
Yeah, the cars going
Is there a
past.
museum to that as well?
There's loads of car museums. Yeah, there's loads of car museums, yeah. I'm afraid, though, I have to confess, they don't work for me. I'm not into engines.
No.
Far too complicated.
You stick to the pencil museum.
That's it, yeah. There's another one. I was thinking the other day, I've been to this museum and it's really good. It sounds really dull. I'll think of it and I'll let you know what it is.
Yeah, please do, Ange.
Yeah,
I'll be
we'll
about
you
that
put it
all
on the
day.
list. You can put it on the list.
I
of
won't
places
sleep
to go.
tonight unless I find out that museum.
We need to visit. Yeah.
So that's it. So, I mean, sorry, Tony, you were going to say?
I'm coming on the back end of the conversation there about the Vikings.
Yes.
Have I got this right? Are they digging up? They found something on Brackenwood Golf Course and they're digging up the golf course.
Oh, don't set that rabbit running.
No, I've just come in on the back end. That's all.
That's where they think the battle took place in 937.
Right. Oh, right, I've got you now. So they're not digging up the golf course.
No, because I don't think it was just there's no actual remains there. But no, so that would cause a bit of an upset, wouldn't it? Digging up the golf course, putting a new obstacle in there.
Nobody ever finds a Viking sword in a stream anymore, because those stories always used to pop up, didn't they? You know, 7-year-old John
with
Owen,
a metal detector.
Yeah, was walking along and saw something glistening in the stream, and it was a Viking sword in pristine condition. You never find anything like that anymore.
I think if they do, I just don't think anyone lets on these days, do they?
Well, there you are. I think the farmer might want to know something about that.
That's right, might indeed. Yeah.
Anyway, I'll leave you to it, folks. Have a good morning. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning.
BBC